connect, verb, of an object, to join, to another object, to attach, or to be intended to attach or capable of attaching, to another object, guy, noun, an effigy of a man burned on a bonfire on the anniversary of the gunpowder plot. The 5th of November, verb, to exhibit an effigy of Guy Fawkes around the 5th of November. Indefinitely, adverb, in a manner that is not definite. Hurts, noun, an emotional or psychological humiliation or bad experience. Verb, to be painful. Except, verb, to exclude, to specify as being an exception. Preposition, with the exception of, but. Conjunction, with the exception that, used to introduce a clause. Phrase or adverb forming an exception or qualification to something previously stated. Realistic, adjective, expressed or represented as being accurate, practicable, or not idealistic. Shoot, noun, the emerging stem and embryonic leaves of a new plant. Verb, to launch a projectile. Grammar, noun, a system of rules and principles for speaking and writing a language. Verb, to discourse according to the rules of grammar. To use grammar. Gaining, verb, to acquire possession of. Noun, gain, profit. Idioms, noun, a manner of speaking, a mode of expression peculiar to a language, person, or group of people. Polite, verb, to polish, to refine, to render polite. Adjective, well-mannered, civilized. Registration, noun, the act of signing up or registering for something. Fourth, adverb, forward in time, place or degree. Preposition, forth from, out of. Miles, noun, the international mile, a unit of length precisely equal to 1.609344 kilometers established by treaty among Anglophone nations in 1959. Divided into 5,280 feet or 1,760 yards. Adverb, much, a lot, used to emphasize a comparative. Metro, noun, an underground railway. Billion, noun, modern British and Australian. Short scale, 1,000 million. Logic, 1,000 times 1,000 to the power of 2. 1 followed by 9 zeros. 109. A milliard. Peak, noun, a point, the sharp end or top of anything that terminates in a point. As, the peak, or front, of a cap. Verb, to reach a highest degree or maximum. Adjective, maximal, maximally quintessential or representative, constituting the culmination of. Love, noun, strong affection. Verb, usually transitive, sometimes intransitive. Stative, to have a strong affection for. Someone or something. Computing, verb, to reckon or calculate. Noun, the process or act of calculation. Batteries, noun, a device used to power electric devices, consisting of a set of electrically connected electrochemical or, archaically, electrostatic cells. A single such cell when used by itself. Pretend, verb, to claim, to allege, especially when falsely or as a form of deliberate deception. Adjective, not really what it is represented as being. Imaginary, feigned. Compromise, noun, the settlement of differences by arbitration or by consent reached by mutual concessions. Verb, to bind by mutual agreement. Pulled, verb, to apply a force to an object, so that it comes toward the person or thing applying the force. Adjective, of cooked meat, prepared by being torn into fine pieces. Housekeeper, noun, someone who owns a house as a place of residence, a householder. Busy, noun, a police officer. Verb, to make somebody busy or active. To occupy. Adjective, crowded with business or activities. Having a great deal going on. Layer, noun, a single thickness of some material covering a surface. Verb, to cut or divide something into layers. Creating. Verb, to bring into existence, sometimes in particular smiley face. Noun, creation. Jobs. Noun, a task. Verb, to do odd jobs or occasional work for hire. Renew. Verb, to make something new again, to restore to freshness or original condition. Noun, the act of renewing. Eligible. Noun, one who is eligible. Adjective, allowed to and meeting the necessary conditions required to participate in or be chosen for something. Rooms. Noun, opportunity or scope, to do something. Verb, to reside, especially as a boarder or tenant. Label. Noun, a small ticket or sign giving information about something to which it is attached or intended to be attached. Verb, to put a label, a ticket or sign, on something. Noted. Verb, to notice with care, to observe, to remark, to heed. Adjective, well known because of one's reputation. Famous. Celebrated. Cube. Noun, a regular polyhedron having 6 identical square faces. Verb, to raise to the third power. To determine the result of multiplying by itself twice. Others. Noun, an other, another, person, etc., more often rendered as another. Verb, to regard, label or treat as an other, as not part of the same group. To view as different and alien. Noun, other people. Goes. Noun, the act of going. Verb, to move. Opinion. Noun, a subjective belief, judgment or perspective that a person has formed about a topic, issue, person or thing. Verb, to have or express as an opinion. Stock. Noun, a store or supply. Verb, to have on hand for sale. Adjective, of a type normally available for purchase, in stock. Announced. Verb, to give public notice, especially for the first time, to make known. Counselor. Noun, a professional who counsels people, especially on personal problems. Receive. Noun, an operation in which data is received. Verb, to take, as something that is offered, given, committed, sent, paid, etc., to accept, to be given something. Inspiring. Verb, to infuse into the mind, to communicate to the spirit, to convey, as by a divine or supernatural influence, to disclose preternaturally, to produce in, as by inspiration. Noun, inspiration. Adjective, providing inspiration, encouraging, stimulating. Sprint. Noun, a short race at top speed. Verb, to run, cycle, etc., at top speed for a short period. Approximate. Verb, to estimate. Adjective, approaching, proximate, nearly resembling. Conservative. Noun, a person who favors maintenance of the status quo. Adjective, cautious. Democratic. Adjective, pertaining to democracy, favoring democracy, are constructed upon the principle of government by the people. Cooperate. Verb, to work or act together, especially for a common purpose or benefit. Nickel. Noun, a silvery elemental metal with an atomic number of 28 and symbol Ni. Verb, to plate with nickel. During. Verb, to last, continue, endure. Preposition, for all of a given time interval. Construction. Noun, the process of constructing. Dine. Noun, dinner time. Verb, to eat dinner or supper. Enjoyed. Verb, to receive pleasure or satisfaction from something. Charm. Noun, an object, act or words believed to have magic power. Usually carries a positive connotation. Verb, to seduce, persuade or fascinate someone or something. Heats. Noun, thermal energy. Verb, to cause an increase in temperature of an object or space, to cause to become hot, often with up. Noun, plural noun, A period of hot weather. Additional. Noun, something added. Adjective, supplemental or added to something. Relationship. Noun, connection or association, the condition of being related. Loaded. Verb, to put a load on or in. A means of conveyance or a place of storage. Adjective, burdened by some heavy load. Packed. Administrator. Noun, one who administers affairs. One who directs, manages, executes, or dispenses, whether in civil, judicial, political, or ecclesiastical affairs. A manager. Hot. Verb, with up, to heat, to make or become hot. Adjective, of an object, having a high temperature. Reminder. Noun, someone or something that reminds. Differences. Noun, the quality of being different. Verb, to distinguish or differentiate. Labels. Noun, a small ticket or sign giving information about something to which it is attached or intended to be attached. Verb, to put a label, a ticket or sign, on something. Require. Verb, to ask someone for something, to request. Agriculture. Noun, the art or science of cultivating the ground, including the harvesting of crops, and the rearing and management of livestock. Screen. Noun, a physical divider intended to block an area from view, or provide shelter from something dangerous. Verb, to filter by passing through a screen. Noun, the name of the Latin script letter E. Implicit. Adjective, implied indirectly, without being directly expressed. Inspiration. Noun, the drawing of air into the lungs. Accomplished in mammals by elevation of the chest walls and flattening of the diaphragm. As part of the act of respiration. Leads. Noun, a heavy, pliable, inelastic metal element, having a bright, bluish color, but easily tarnished. Both malleable and ductile, though with little tenacity. It is easily fusible, forms alloys with other metals, and is an ingredient of solder and type metal. Atomic number 82, symbol Pb, from Latin plumbum. Verb, to cover, fill, or affect with lead. Noun, the act of leading or conducting. Guidance. Direction. Course. Verb, heading, to guide or conduct. Beverages. Noun, a liquid to consume. A drink, such as tea, coffee, liquor, beer, milk, juice, or soft drinks, usually excluding water. Fidgeting. Verb, to wiggle or twitch, to move around nervously or idly. Noun, a fidgety motion. Dust. Noun, fine particles. Verb, to remove dust from. Snowflakes. Noun, a crystal of snow, having approximate hexagonal symmetry. Verb, to fall in the manner of a snowflake. Lanes. Noun, used in street names, a road, street, or similar thoroughfare. Breast. Noun, either of the two organs on the front of a female human's chest, which contain the mammary glands. Also the analogous organs in males. Verb, to push against with the breast. To meet full on. Oppose. Face. Backache. Noun, any pain or ache in the back. Loyalty. Noun, the state of being loyal. Fidelity. Ceiling. Verb, to line or finish. A surface, such as a wall, with plaster, stucco, thin boards, or similar. Noun, the overhead closure of a room. Bracelet. Noun, a band or chain worn around the wrist as jewelry, or an ornament. Verb, to surround with, or as if with, a bracelet, to ring or encompass. Champion. Noun, an ongoing winner in a game or contest. Verb, to promote, advocate, or act as a champion for a cause, etc. Adjective, acting as a champion that has defeated all one's competitors. Pass by. Verb, to travel past without stopping. Messenger. Noun, one who brings messages. Verb, to send something by messenger. Entrepreneur. Noun, a person who organizes and operates a business venture and assumes much of the associated risk. Parachute. Noun, a device, generally constructed from fabric, that is designed to employ air resistance to control the fall of an object. Verb, to jump, fall, descend, etc., using such a device. Magistrate. Noun, a judicial officer with limited authority to administer and enforce the law. A magistrate's court may have jurisdiction in civil or criminal cases, or both. Spanish. Verb, to subject to Spanishing, a printing process in which an ink is deposited on the bottoms and sides of depressions formed in a plastic material. Demands. Noun, the desire to purchase goods and services. Verb, to request forcefully. Final. Noun, a final examination, a test or examination given at the end of a term or class. The test that concludes a class. Adjective, last, ultimate, sacred. Adjective, characterized by solemn religious ceremony or religious use, especially, in a positive sense, consecrated, made holy. Laughed. Verb, to show mirth, satisfaction, or derision, by peculiar movement of the muscles of the face, particularly of the mouth, causing a lighting up of the face and eyes, and usually accompanied by the emission of explosive or chuckling sounds from the chest and throat. To indulge in laughter. Front. Noun, the foremost side of something or the end that faces the direction it normally moves. Verb, to face. On. To be pointed in a given direction. Adjective, located at or near the front. Brainstorm. Noun, a sudden thought, particularly one that solves a long-standing problem. Verb, to investigate something, or solve a problem using brainstorming. Carving. Verb, to cut. Noun, a carved object. Magnifying. Verb, to praise, glorify, someone or something, especially God. Sooner. Adjective, short in length of time from the present. Adverb, immediately, instantly. Cafeteria. Noun, a restaurant in which customers select their food at a counter then carry it on a tray to a table. To eat. Coordinated. Verb, to synchronize, activities. Adjective, organized, working together, cooperating. Sparkling. Verb, to emit sparks, to throw off ignited or incandescent particles. Noun, act or appearance of something that sparkles. A sparkle, a gleam. Adjective, of an object, reflecting light as if giving off tiny sparks. Brain. Noun, the control center of the central nervous system of an animal located in the skull, which is responsible for perception, cognition, attention, memory, emotion, and action. Verb, to dash out the brains of. To kill by smashing the skull. Load. Noun, a burden, a weight to be carried. Verb, to put a load on or in. A means of conveyance or a place of storage. Sheets. Noun, a thin bedcloth used as a covering for a mattress or as a layer over the sleeper. Verb, to cover or wrap with cloth, or paper, or other similar material. Noun, collective noun meaning a large amount, when used of rain, or other precipitation. Air. Noun, the substance constituting Earth's atmosphere. Particularly. Verb, to bring something into contact with the air, so as to freshen or dry it. Pick. Noun, a tool used for digging. A pickaxe. Verb, to grasp and pull with the fingers or fingernails. Generalization. Noun, the formulation of general concepts from specific instances by abstracting common properties. Capitals. Noun, already produced durable goods available for use as a factor of production, such as steam shovels, equipment, and office buildings. Structures. Empathy. Noun. Identification with or understanding of the thoughts, feelings, or emotional state of another person. Ball. Noun. A solid or hollow sphere, or roughly spherical mass. Verb. To form or wind into a ball. Interjection. An appeal by the crowd for holding the ball against a tackled player. This is heard almost any time an opposition player is tackled, without regard to whether the rules about prior opportunity to dispose of the ball are fulfilled. Cut. Noun. The act of cutting. Verb. Heading. To incise. To cut into the surface of something. Adjective. Participial adjective. Having been cut. Cooks. Noun. A person who prepares food. Verb. To prepare food for eating by heating it, often by combining it with other ingredients. Verb. To make the noise of the cuckoo. Verb. To throw. Committed. Verb. To give in trust. To put into charge or keeping. To entrust. To consign. Used with to or formerly unto. Adjective. Obligated by a pledge to some course of action. Box. Noun. Senses relating to a three-dimensional object or space. Verb. To place inside a box. To pack in one or more boxes. Analytical. Adjective, of or pertaining to analysis, resolving into elements or constituent parts. Dinosaur. Noun. In scientific usage, any of the animals belonging to the clade Dinosauria, especially those that existed during the Triassic, Jurassic and Cretaceous periods and are now extinct. Recipe. Noun. A formula for preparing or using a medicine. A prescription. Also, a medicine prepared from such instructions. Horseman. Noun. A man who rides a horse. Prefers. Verb. To be in the habit of choosing something rather than something else. To favor. To like better. Catholic. Adjective. Of the Western Christian Church, as differentiated from e.g. the Orthodox Church. Adjective. Universal. All-encompassing. Appreciated. Verb. To be grateful or thankful for. Adjective. Recognized as having value. Lung. Noun. A biological organ of vertebrates that controls breathing and oxygenates the blood. Climb. Noun. An act of climbing. Verb. To ascend. Rise. To go up. Confusing. Verb. To puzzle. Perplex. Baffle. Bewilder. Somebody. Adjective. Difficult to understand. Not clear as lacking order. Chaotic, etc. Borrowed. Verb. To receive something from somebody temporarily, expecting to return it. Stepmother. Noun. The wife of one's biological father, other than one's biological mother. Charge. Noun. The amount of money levied for a service. Verb. To assign a duty or a responsibility to. Jailer. Noun. One who enforces confinement in a jail or prison. Lawn. Noun. An open space between woods. Morale. Noun. The capacity of people to maintain belief in an institution or a goal, or even in oneself and others. Earthquake. Noun. A shaking of the ground, caused by volcanic activity or movement around geologic faults. Pouring. Verb. To cause. Liquid, or liquid-like substance, to flow in a stream, either out of a container or into it. Noun. The act by which something is poured. Reach. Noun. The act of stretching or extending. Extension. Verb. To extend, stretch, or thrust out. For example, a limb or object held in the hand. Fixed. Verb. To pierce. Now generally replaced by transfix. Adjective. Not changing. Not able to be changed. Staying the same. Botheration. Noun. The act of bothering, or state of being bothered. Cause of trouble. Interjection. An expression of annoyance. Piece. Noun. A part of a larger whole, usually in such a form that it is able to be separated from other parts. Verb. Usually with together. To assemble. something real or figurative. Imagination. Noun. The image-making power of the mind. The act of mentally creating or reproducing an object not previously perceived. The ability to create such images. Mouth. Noun. The opening of a creature through which food is ingested. Verb. To speak. To utter. Grandma. Noun. Grandmother. Barber. Noun. A person whose profession is cutting. Usually male. Custom is hair and beards. Verb. To cut the hair or beard of. A person. Chemical. Noun. Any specific chemical element or chemical compound or alloy. Adjective. Of or relating to chemistry. Counselor. Noun. A professional who counsels people, especially on personal problems. Lifeguard. Noun. A bodyguard or unit of bodyguards. A guard of someone's, especially a king's, life or person. Declare. Verb. To make clear, explain, interpret. Drugs. Noun. A substance used to treat an illness, relieve a symptom, or modify a chemical process in the body for a specific purpose. Verb. To administer intoxicating drugs to, generally without the recipient's knowledge or consent. Noun. A drudge. Prescriptive. Adjective. Of or pertaining to prescribing or enjoining, especially an action or behavior based on a norm or standard. Interests. Noun. The price paid for obtaining, or price received for providing, money or goods in a credit transaction, calculated as a fraction of the amount or value of what was borrowed. Verb. To engage the attention of, to awaken interest in, to excite emotion or passion in behalf of a person or thing. Noun. The persons interested in any particular business or cause. Taken collectively. Assignment. Noun. The act of assigning, the allocation of a job or a set of tasks. Gasoline. Noun. A flammable liquid consisting of a mixture of refined petroleum hydrocarbons, mainly used as a motor fuel. Petrol. Adjective. Made from or using gasoline. Newton. Noun. In the International System of Units, the derived unit of force. The force required to accelerate a mass of 1 kilogram by 1 meter per second per second. Symbol. N. Injure. Verb. To wound or cause physical harm to a living creature. Roads. Noun. A way used for traveling between places. Originally one wide enough to allow foot passengers and horses to travel. Now. U.S. Usually one surfaced with asphalt or concrete and designed to accommodate many vehicles traveling in both directions. In the UK both senses are heard. A country road is the same as a country lane. Noun. Occasionally in the singular. A roadstead. Editor. Noun. A person who edits or makes changes to documents. Network. Noun. A fabric or structure of fibrous elements attached to each other at regular intervals. Verb. To interact socially for the purpose of getting connections or personal advancement. Best-selling. Adjective. Highly popular with consumers purchasing goods within a specific class. Somewhere. Noun. Unspecified or unknown. Unlocated. Place or location. Adverb. In an uncertain or unspecified location. Assertive. Adjective. Boldly self-assured. Confident without being aggressive. Spoon. Noun. An implement for eating or serving. A scooped utensil whose long handle is straight, in contrast to a ladle. Verb. To serve using a spoon. To transfer something with a spoon. Millionaire. Noun. Strictly. A person whose net worth is at or greater than 1 million units of the local currency, but less than 2 million. Package. Noun. Something which is packed. A parcel. A box. An envelope. Verb. To pack or bundle something. Disregard. Noun. The act or state of deliberately not paying attention or caring about. Misregard. Verb. To ignore. Pay no attention to. Dawn. Noun. The morning twilight period immediately before sunrise. Verb. To begin to brighten with daylight. Let's. Noun. The allowing of possession of a property etc. in exchange for rent. Verb. To allow to. Not to prevent. Plus infinitive, but usually without to. Noun. An obstacle or hindrance. Verb. To hinder, prevent, impede, hamper, cumber. To obstruct someone or something. Behave. Verb. To conduct oneself well, or in a given way. Drink. Verb. To consume a liquid through the mouth. Seamless. Adjective. Having no seams. Socks. Noun. A knitted or woven covering for the foot. Noun. A violent blow. A punch. Verb. To hit or strike violently. To deliver a blow to. Noun. A plowshare. Noun. An opening into which a plug or other connecting part is designed to fit. E.g. a light bulb socket. Precision. Noun. The state of being precise or exact. Exactness. Adjective. Used for exact or precise measurement. Granddaughter. Noun. The daughter of someone's child. Province. Noun. A region of the earth or of a continent, a district or country. Fluently. Adverb. In a fluent manner, as expressing oneself easily, especially in a foreign language. Do without. Verb. Usually transitive, to manage despite the lack of. Hormone. Noun. Any substance produced by one tissue and conveyed by the bloodstream to another to affect physiological activity. Verb. To treat with hormones. Special. Noun. A reduction in consumer cost. Usually for a limited time. For items or services rendered. Verb. Nursing. To supervise a patient one-on-one. Adjective. Distinguished by a unique or unusual quality. Discrepancy. Noun. An inconsistency between facts or sentiments. Spreadsheets. Noun. A sheet of paper, marked with a grid, in which financial data is recorded and totals calculated manually. Career. Noun. One's calling in life. A person's occupation. One's profession. Verb. To move rapidly straight ahead, especially in an uncontrolled way. Rapidly. Adverb. With speed, in a rapid manner. Charity. Noun. An organization, the objective of which is to carry out a charitable purpose. Grams. Noun. A photograph or video shared on this service. Noun. A unit of mass equal to 1/1000th of a kilogram. Symbol. G. Noun. Grandmother. Asynchronous. Adjective. Not synchronous, occurring at different times. Pricing. Verb. To determine the monetary value of an item. To put a price on. Noun. The act of setting a price. Military. Noun. Armed forces. Adjective. Characteristic of members of the armed forces. Medicines. Noun. A substance which specifically promotes healing when ingested or consumed in some way. Verb. To treat with medicine. Obey. Verb. To do as ordered by a person, institution etc. To act according to the bidding of. Lady. Noun. An aristocratic title for a woman. The wife of a lord and or a woman who holds the position in her own right. A title for a peeress. The wife of a peer or knight. And the daughters and daughters-in-law of certain peers. Noun. The mistress of a household. Introducing. Verb. Of people, to cause someone to be acquainted with someone else. Intention. Noun. The goal or purpose behind a specific action or set of actions. Verb. Intend. Bury. Noun. A burrow. Verb. To ritualistically enter in a grave or tomb. Obtained. Verb. To get hold of, to gain possession of, to procure, to acquire, in any way. Charter. Noun. A document issued by some authority, creating a public or private institution, and defining its purposes and privileges. Verb. To grant or establish a charter. Adjective. Least or hired. Beard. Noun. Facial hair on the chin, cheeks, jaw and neck. Verb. To grow hair on the chin and jaw. Destiny. Noun. That to which any person or thing is destined. A predetermined state. A condition predestined by the divine or by human will. Makes. Noun. Brand or kind. Model. Verb. To create. Noun. Mate. A spouse or companion. A match. Noun. A halfpenny. Noun. An agricultural tool resembling a scythe. Used to cut, harvest, certain plants such as peas, reeds, or tares. Poop. Noun. Fecal matter, feces. Verb. To make a short blast on a horn. Dawn. Noun. The morning twilight period immediately before sunrise. Verb. To begin to brighten with daylight. Physical. Noun. Physical examination. Adjective. Of medicine. Borrows. Noun. Deviation of the path of a rolling ball from a straight line. Slope. Slant. Verb. To receive something from somebody temporarily, expecting to return it. Noun. A ransom. A pledge or guarantee. Key. Noun. An object designed to open and close a lock. Verb. To fit a lock with a key. Adjective. Indispensable. Supremely important. Professional. Noun. A person who belongs to a profession. Adjective. Of. Pertaining to, or in accordance with the, usually high, standards of a profession. Ethnic. Noun. An ethnic person, especially a foreigner or member of an immigrant community. Adjective. Of or relating to a group of people having common racial, ancestral, national, religious or cultural origins. Slippers. Noun. A low soft shoe that can be slipped on and off easily. Coupons. Noun. A section of a ticket, showing the holder to be entitled to some specified accommodation or service. As to a passage over a designated line of travel. A particular seat in a theater. A discount, etc. Live. Verb. To be alive, to have life. Middle. Noun. A center. Midpoint. Verb. To take a middle view of. Adjective. Located in the middle, in between. Managing. Verb. To direct or be in charge of. Noun. Management. Atmosphere. Noun. The gases surrounding the Earth or any astronomical body. Attached. Verb. To fasten, to join to, literally and figuratively. Adjective. Connected, joined. Masseuse. Noun. A woman who performs massage. A female masseur. Sign. Noun. Sometimes also used uncountably, a visible indication. Naughty. Adjective. Mischievous. Tending to misbehave or act badly, especially of a child. Activities. Noun. The state or quality of being active. Activeness. Point out. Verb. To identify among a group of similar subjects. Or in a scene where the subject might not be readily seen or noticed. With a gesture of the body. Font. Noun. A receptacle in a church for holy water, especially one used in baptism. Component. Noun. A smaller, self-contained part of a larger entity. Often refers to a manufactured object that is part of a larger device. Adjective. Making up a larger whole. As a component word. Dad. Noun. A father, a male parent. Parade. Noun. An organized procession consisting of a series of consecutive displays, performances, exhibits, etc., displayed by moving down a street past a crowd of spectators. Verb. To march in or as if in a procession. Height. Noun. The distance from the base of something to the top. Belief. Noun. Mental acceptance of a claim as true. Speech. Noun. The faculty of uttering articulate sounds or words. The ability to speak or to use vocalizations to communicate. Verb. To make a speech. To harangue. Astronauts. Noun. A member of the crew of a spaceship or other spacecraft that travels beyond Earth's atmosphere. Or someone trained to serve that purpose. Monthly. Noun. A publication that is published once a month. Adjective. Occurring every month. Adverb. Every month. Forecasted. Verb. To estimate how something will be in the future. Adjective. That has been forecast. Disapprove. Verb. To condemn. To consider wrong or inappropriate. Used with of. Bartender. Noun. One who tends a bar or pub. A person preparing and serving drinks at a bar. Fifth. Noun. The person or thing in the fifth position. Verb. To support something fifth. After four others have already done so. Adjective. The ordinal form of the number 5. Democrat. Noun. A supporter of democracy. An advocate of democratic politics. Originally as opposed to the aristocrats in revolutionary France. Bat. Noun. Any of the flying mammals of the order Chiroptera. Usually small and nocturnal. Insectivorous or frugivorous. Meat. Noun. The flesh, muscle tissue, of an animal used as food. Opened. Verb. To make something accessible or allow for passage by moving from a shut position. Regular. Noun. A member of the British Army. As opposed to a member of the Territorial Army or Reserve. Adjective. Bound by religious rule. Belonging to a monastic or religious order. Often as opposed to secular. Adverb. Regularly. On a regular basis. Blade. Noun. The sharp cutting edge of a knife. Chisel. Or other tool. A razor blade, sword. Verb. To skate on rollerblades. Noun. A kind of piton used in thin cracks. Actionable. Adjective. That can be acted on. That can be used as the basis for taking action. Diseases. Noun. An abnormal condition of a human, animal or plant that causes discomfort or dysfunction. Distinct from injury insofar as the latter is usually instantaneously acquired. Verb. To cause unease. To annoy. Irritate. Shy. Noun. An act of throwing. Verb. To avoid due to timidness or caution. Adjective. Easily frightened. Timid. Remaining. Verb. To stay behind while others withdraw. To be left after others have been removed or destroyed. To be left after a number or quantity has been subtracted or cut off. To be left as not included or comprised. Noun. An act or occurrence by which someone or something remains. Adjective. Which remains. Especially after something else has been removed. Funeral. Noun. A ceremony to honor and remember a deceased person. Often distinguished from a memorial service by the presence of the body of the deceased. Adjective. Of or relating to a funeral. Joker. Noun. A person who makes jokes. 14. Numeral. The cardinal number occurring after 13 and before 15. Represented in Roman numerals as 14 and in Arabic numerals as 14. Maim. Noun. A serious wound. Verb. To wound seriously. To cause permanent loss of function of a limb or part of the body. Aunt. Noun. The sister or sister-in-law of one's parent. Come. Noun. Coming. Arrival. Approach. Verb. To move from further away to nearer to. Preposition. Used to indicate a point in time at or after which a stated event or situation occurs. Interjection. An exclamation to express annoyance. Parcel. Noun. A package wrapped for shipment. Verb. To wrap something up into the form of a package. Adverb. Part or half. In part. Partially. Informative. Adjective. Providing information. Especially, providing useful or interesting information. Relevancy. Noun. Sufficiency, of a statement, claim etc. To carry weight in law. Legal pertinence. Corresponding. Verb. Constructed with to. To be equivalent or similar in character. Quantity. Quality. Origin. Structure. Function etc. Noun. A correspondence. The situation where things correspond or match. Adjective. That have a similar relationship. Produces. Verb. To yield, make or manufacture, to generate. Picnic. Noun. An informal social gathering, usually in a natural outdoor setting, to which the participants bring their own food and drink. Verb. To take part in a picnic. Routine. Noun. A course of action to be followed regularly. A standard procedure. Adjective. According to established procedure. Addition. Noun. The act of adding anything. Ace. Noun. A single point or spot on a playing card or die. Verb. Us. To pass. A test. Interviews etc. Perfectly. Adjective. Excellent. Advocate. Noun. Someone whose job is to speak for someone's case in a court of law. A counsel. Verb. To plead in favor of. To defend by argument. Before a tribunal or the public. To support. Vindicate. Or recommend publicly. Reminder. Noun. Someone or something that reminds. Enjoyable. Adjective. Pleasant, capable of giving pleasure. Explain. Verb. To make plain, manifest, or intelligible. To clear of obscurity. To illustrate the meaning of. Elaborate. Verb. To develop in detail or complexity. Adjective. Complex, detailed, or sophisticated. Manager. Noun. A person whose job is to manage something, such as a business, a restaurant, or a sports team. Brewer. Noun. Someone who brews, or whose occupation is to prepare malt liquors. Lambda. Noun. The 11th letter of the classical and modern Greek alphabet. The 12th of the Old Greek alphabet. Blow up. Verb. To explode or be destroyed by explosion. Pretty. Noun. A pretty person. A term of address to a pretty person. Verb. To make pretty. To beautify. Adjective. Pleasant to the sight or other senses. Attractive. Especially of women or children. But less strikingly than something beautiful. Adverb. Somewhat. Fairly. Quite. Sometimes also. By meiosis. Very. Placeholder. Noun. Something used or included temporarily or as a substitute for something that is not known or must remain generic. That which holds, denotes or reserves a place for something to come later. File. Noun. A collection of papers collated and archived together. Verb. To commit. Official papers. To some office. Disembark. Verb. To remove from on board a vessel. To put on shore. Experts. Noun. A person with extensive knowledge or ability in a given subject. Financing. Verb. To conduct, or procure money for, financial operations. Manage finances. Noun. A transaction that provides funds for a business. Demolition. Noun. The process of demolishing or destroying buildings or other structures. Creative. Noun. A person directly involved in a creative marketing process. Adjective. Tending to create things, or having the ability to create. Often, excellently, in a novel fashion, or any or all of these. Preschool. Noun. A nursery school. Verb. To provide nursery school education for. Adjective. Of or relating to the years of early childhood before attendance at primary school. Bias. Noun. Inclination towards something. Predisposition. Partiality. Prejudice. Preference. Predilection. Verb. To place bias upon. To influence. Adjective. Inclined to one side. Swelled on one side. Adverb. In a slanting manner. Crosswise. Obliquely. Diagonally. Low. Noun. Something that is low. A low point. Verb. To depress. To lower. Adjective. Situated close to, or even below, the ground or another normal reference plane. Not high or lofty. Adverb. Close to the ground. Perception. Noun, the organization, identification and interpretation of sensory information. Senior. Noun, an old person. Adjective, older, superior. Conversation. Noun, expression and exchange of individual ideas through talking with other people. Also, a set instance or occasion of such talking. Verb, to engage in conversation. With. Pure. Noun, one who, or that which, is pure. Verb, to hit the ball completely, cleanly and accurately. Adjective, free of flaws or imperfections. Unsullied. Adverb, to a great extent or degree. Extremely. Exceedingly. Drug. Noun, a substance used to treat an illness, relieve a symptom, or modify a chemical process in the body for a specific purpose. Verb, to administer intoxicating drugs to, generally without the recipient's knowledge or consent. Apprenticeship. Noun, the condition of, or the time served by, an apprentice. Confirmed. Verb, to strengthen, to make firm or resolute. Adjective, having a settled habit, inveterate or habitual. Crowd. Noun, a group of people congregated or collected into a close body without order. Verb, to press forward, to advance by pushing. Meaningful. Adjective, having meaning, significant. Origin. Noun, the beginning of something. Perspectives. Noun, a view, vista or outlook. Kidney. Noun, an organ in the body that filters the blood, producing urine. Bargain. Noun, an agreement between parties concerning the sale of property, or a contract by which one party binds himself to transfer the right to some property for a consideration, and the other party binds himself to receive the property and pay the consideration. Verb, to make a bargain, to make a deal or contract for the exchange of property or services. To negotiate. Adrenaline. Noun, epinephrine, the hormone and neurotransmitter. Non-existent. Adjective, not existent, not real. Seashell. Noun, the empty shell of a marine mollusk. Adjective, of a very light pink color, like that of some seashell. Scuba. Noun, underwater diving, an apparatus carried by a diver, which includes a tank holding compressed, filtered air and a regulator which delivers the air to the diver at ambient pressure which can be used underwater. Verb, to perform scuba diving. Bought. Verb, to obtain something in exchange for money or goods. Sentence. Noun, the decision or judgment of a jury or court. A verdict. Verb, to declare a sentence on a convicted person. To doom, to condemn to punishment. Operations. Noun, the method by which a device performs its function. Exile. Noun, the state of being banished from one's home or country. Verb, to send into exile. Excellence. Noun, the quality of being excellent, brilliance. Principal. Noun, the money originally invested or loaned, on which basis interest and returns are calculated. Adjective, primary, most important, first level in importance. Public. Noun, the people in general, regardless of membership of any particular group. Adjective, able to be seen or known by everyone, open to general view, happening without concealment. Exhaust. Noun, a system consisting of the parts of an engine through which burned gases or steam are discharged. See also exhaust system. Verb, to draw or let out wholly, to drain off completely. Adjective, exhausted, used up. Scalable. Adjective, capable of being climbed. Counted. Verb, to recite numbers in sequence. Dynamic. Noun, a characteristic or manner of an interaction. A behavior. Adjective, changing, active, in motion. Multiple. Noun, a whole number that can be divided by another number with no remainder. Adjective, more than one, followed by plural. Catch up. Noun, an act of catching up or attempting to catch up. Verb, to pick up suddenly. Pandora. Noun, any fish of the genus Pagellus. Mom. Noun, familiar, mother. Verb, to care in a motherly way.